Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rizky Kurniawan and I'm a student at STKIP Muhammadiyah Sampit in English Educational Department. And today I will be the first speaker of MOSI, and the MOSI is this house would ban all production and consumption of meat. Okay, let me start my speech at 3, 2, 1. Okay, and first of all, about banning of this consumption and production of meat. First of all, to me it is cruel and unethical to kill animals for food when vegetarian options are available, especially because raising animals in confinement for slaughter is cruel, and many animals in United States, and not just in the United States but also in most part of the country, are not slaughtered inhumanly. And animals are sentient beings that have emotions and social connections, and in scientific studies I have researched shows that cattle such as pig, chickens and goat or lambs are warm-blooded animals can be experience stress, pain and fear. And also in 2017 in the United States, America, a slaughter of a total 170.5 million animals for food, including 33.7 million cows, 9.2 million chickens, and 124.5 million of pig, and 2.4 million of sheep. These animals should not have to die painfully and fearfully to satisfy unnecessary dietary purpose. And most about 50% of meat produced in not just in the United States but also in most part of the world came from combined animal feeding operation, or known as CAFOS, in 2008, where mistreated animals live in filthy, overcrowded space with little or no access to pasture, natural light or clean air. And in CAFOS or CAFO, pigs have their tails cut short, and chickens have their toenails and spurs and beaks clipped, and cows have their horn removed and tails doctored with no painkillers. And also pregnant pigs are kept in metal gestation crates barely bigger than the pig themselves. And there's also a baby cows raised for a bale are tied up and confined in a tiny stalls their entire short lives for about 3 to 18 weeks. And here is the human methods of a slaughter act, or should I say in other words is HMSA, mandates that livestock be stunned unconscious before slaughter to minimize suffering. However, birds such as chicken, turkey, and exempted from the HMS and 2010 report by the government accountability organization, or the GAO, found that the USDA was not taking consistent in action to enforce the HMSA, and there's another option for us besides eating meat, and that is to be a vegetarian diet, because it's far more healthier than carnivorous diet that we usually do. And according to American Dietetic Association, a vegetarian diet can meet protein requirements, provide all the essential amino acids for the building blocks of proteins, and improve our health. And it can also provide all the necessary vitamins, fat, and minerals, and can improve one's health. And there's also a statement according to USDA and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. Meat is not an essential part of a healthy diet. Studies have linked iron and found in red meat with an increased risk to colorectal, stomach, and esophageal cancer. And vegetarian sources of iron like leafy greens and beans contain non-heme iron. And here is also meat has high renal acid levels, with the body most neutralized by leaching calcium from the bones, and which is then passed into the urine and lost health. So there is my statement about this house will ban all products and consumption of meat, and I agree to this house. So to this house for them to ban all production and meat. Okay, and I think that's all for my statement. Thank you for attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.